it's just marriage. It's just marriage. I do have an announcement, public announcement. Anyone here under 6 months, been together less than 6 months? No, all right. I'm worried about them. I want them to be careful because they're going to go get a marriage license. And I feel like right now a marriage license is a little bit like buying a handgun. There should be a waiting period and a background check still. Like just... You know, because crazy comes out at like 7 or 8 months. It doesn't come out at 6 months. Everyone's on their best behavior. It's ridiculous. I love this year. This was an incredible year for the LGBT community. DOMA got repealed. I mean, it was brilliant. And we all love Edie Windsor. Isn't she amazing? She's adorable. My favorite state that got marriage equality was Minnesota because Michelle Bachmann's head spun around and popped the fuck off. Did you see that? Did you see Michelle Bachmann actually threatened to secede from Minnesota if marriage equality passed? And then it passed, and you could hear 49 other states go, "Not it, we don't want you, we're good, we're fine." Yeah, Mississippi and Arkansas were like, "Don't make eye contact, just don't look at her. Just walk behind her and spit in her footsteps." She's frightening. You know who scares me more than Michelle Bachmann? Her husband. Have you seen this man? Gay as Christmas. Gay as Christmas. He has an organization called Pray the Gay Away. Oh, boy. So Michelle Bachmann's husband thinks if you actually pray hard enough, San Francisco, you can pray the gay out of somebody. Yeah, and every Catholic in here knows if your mother can't pray the gay away. Right? No one can. No one. Let me tell you right now, San Francisco, if I'm on my knees for longer than 15 minutes, I'm not praying. I'm not praying. Wait, unless it's been like 15 minutes, 45 minutes, and then I'm like, "Dear God, please let her come. I can't feel my jaw." It's numb. I got nothing. I can't feel my jaw. Politics. It's amazing. You know who I miss? You know who I actually miss? Rick Santorum. Jackass was the funniest GOP candidate ever. He was a horrible historian. When Rick would speak, he would actually make up things at the end of his speech. I don't know if you've ever heard him talk, but Rick Santorum would be like, "Before I go, I'd really like to thank the men and women who signed the Declaration of Independence." I'm sorry, Rick. No women signed the Declaration of Independence. Those were men in wigs. Men in wigs with feather pens. Fucking drag queens signed the Declaration of Independence. Thomas Jefferson walks in, they're like, "Hey girl, hey." John Hancock, if that's not a gay name, I've never heard one. All these politics, all this stuff was happening with same-sex marriage, and Wendy Davis was doing a filibuster in Texas, which was fucking brilliant. She was amazing, fighting for women's reproductive rights. That's the thing that's going on now too. It's like gay and lesbian rights, reproductive rights, when a fetus is considered viable, which is just a ridiculous argument. In the Jewish tradition, a fetus isn't even considered viable until after it graduates from medical school, so. We have a couple of Jews. Real quick, where are my Catholics? Make some noise. Watch this. Where are my recovering Catholics? Make some noise. Any Jews? Any Jews? 4 of you. Chala. Explain that to the Catholic next to you. That would be great. I love this. I get booked for a lot of the gay stuff, and in the middle of all my LGBT bookings, I got booked for a Catholic college in Vermont. Well, no, it was a blast. So I get this email, and they're like, "Dana, we want you to come to the campus." And I was like, "Have you seen my material?" And they said, "Yeah, it's fine. You got co-sponsored by the Gay Straight Alliance and the Catholic Club." So I was like, okay, it's going to be a really fun night, and someone's totally going to get fired. So before I go, they send me an email. They're like, "We do want you to know there is a small chance the priest is going to show up in the middle of your set." So San Francisco in the middle of a very dirty joke, and a guy comes in and sits down, and I was like, "Is that the priest?" And he goes, "No, I'm just a big old queer." So I said, "Okay, but is that the priest?" It was the priest.